Hey everybody, and welcome. I am Big Will, and with me is a buddy of mine. This is DS Comics. How you doing, man?
What's up, man? I'm good. I'm just chilling. I have the day off, and yeah, you asked me to join, so I look forward to see what you got, man. It's cool.
Yep. Well, what this is, folks, is a preview video of what I'll be selling Monday night at 9:30 Eastern. Now, this one, if you saw what I sold Thursday night with the Keep It Thorough's auction that we kind of just did, those books obviously I don't have anymore. So some of the bigger books I already sold, but I still have a few nice books, and I have a lot of lots this time. So you're going to get bulk, which means you'll get a few good books, and you'll get them at a good price. But nothing's going to be worth hundreds of dollars, unless I miss something. Yeah, in which case, good for you for getting it. But let's see who we have in here. We have Discovery Bay. He's number 1. And then number 2 is Kachun. And then we have this guy right here, DS Comics. And so far, oh, there we go. StreamYard's so far behind. We got Southern Comic Geek, 36 Chambers Tattoo. What is going on? All right. So last time I had the easel, but I have been bagging and boarding because I just bought a whole bunch of books at the flea market today. So I'm going to go old school and just hold them up and show you. So let me adjust this camera.
That's how I do it. I don't invest in the easel or anything. You just hold them, and then you can move them around and show the people what you got.
Yeah, well, for me, the speed I go, I tend to need that easel during the auction. But for the preview, I don't guess it matters. So first thing I want to show you guys is something I had to make sure. This is definitely not made for kids, so I think I'm covered there. But I wanted to show you guys. I have this small lot that's mainly just funny to me. That's why I have it. But we have the Money Shot #1 Fantastic Four homage cover. And this is a lot of books, as in a lot. So you'll get this one. Then I also have Sex Criminals 13, the XXX cover that's still covered up. Plus, I'll give you the number 22 Sex Criminals XXX cover. And since we're on a naughty streak with these three, I'll also throw in the Scotty Young number 25 Sex Criminals variant cover as well.
I've never seen that one.
It's hilarious. And it's a Conan homage, but you can see it's it's fun. But anyway, all 4 of those books will be in a lot, and that'll probably start at, I don't know, $1. So you're going to get a good starting bid on that. Then the next stuff I have is called my Super Person lot. It's a bunch of supers. So the first thing is a Silver Age Superboy. And then with it, you'll get Superboy #1, which is the first appearance of Knockout. And then you'll get Action Comics number 844, which is also a key. It's the first Christopher Kent, I believe, the son of General Zod. And then you'll get Action Comics #1, the hollow variant. There it is, where he's turned to dust. And then with this, you'll also get Superman number 53. Very American cover there. Superman number 10, the Man of Steel.
Oh, nice cover swipe there, too.
Yeah, it's a cover of Crisis, but Crisis is a Pieta. So you got double swiping going on there. And then you have Superman 47, the Harley's Little Black Book version. Plus, I'll have a few more books that I'll add to this lot, but it'll probably start at like, I don't know, $15, $20, something like that, which is a good deal, especially with that Silver Age in there.
Yeah, what's the number on the Silver Age one? Because I feel like that's worth the whole lot.
130. Right, 130. And you can tell by the go-go checks it's from 66.
Yeah, that's a cool one. I like that with the tiger coming out.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. They really weird on the pads of his feet there where his claws come out. But oh
well, those I see those Silver Age Superboys and the Superman titles. They're always pretty beat too. So that one looks like a decent copy.
Yeah, it is somewhat pretty good looking. And hey, we got Comics on the Edge in here. What's going on, man? And then I go through some singles. We have The Wicked and the Divine, #1. Then I also have The New Avengers, #1. And then this one, I'm thinking of putting a few books with it. I mean, it's a key, but nothing super, super valuable or anything. But I got 52 week 23. It's the first appearance and origin of Osiris. And then I think one of the books I'll throw with it is this Magnus Robot Fighter 25, just because it's a shiny foil cover. You get these almost for free, so I just throw them in randomly. And then we have another 3 copies. Issue 16 of the XXX cover, issue 17 of the Sex Criminals XXX, and issue 19. I'll probably start all the 3 of those off at like $1. I'm not sure. Price is subject to change. That probably won't change, but I don't know yet. And then just because it's cool, Pit #1.
Yeah, that is cool. People like that book. I mean, it's not super valuable, but it's the first in title. It's an early.
Yeah, and it's the first ripping issue, man.
Yeah. I always thought some of the cover art and the interior on the whole Pit run was really good. I remember reading those off the newsstand.
And that's the main thing about all the early Image books is their art was amazing for the most part.
Yeah. And Comics on the Edge is asking if this is a rundown of books that are going to be in the auction for the future. You may want to let us know when exactly that's going to be.
Yeah, I'll let you know again. It is Monday the 10th at 9:30 Eastern will be this auction. And yes, I'm just going through different stuff that I have. I have some slabs and all. I'll get to it. This video will take probably 30 minutes or so. I also have another single. This is Harley Quinn #3 from her original series. And this is the first time that all 3 of them are together. Catwoman, Ivy, and of course Harley.
Oh, that's cool.
First time they're all together. And then I have this is old enough you will probably know something about it, DS. This is Showcase #97.
Yeah, that's nice. I like the Showcase title a lot.
Yeah. This is the first solo appearance ever of Power Girl. Pre-boob windows. Actually, what's funny is they do that window on her very first appearance, but it's in later books that she doesn't have it, and then they bring it back. But anyway, that's a single book, and now I go back to a lot. This is another lot of books. It's a Titans lot. We have George Perez's favorite issue of New Teen Titans, #8. And then with it, we have the second appearance of Deathstroke, #10. Then we have the first appearance of Thunder and Lightning, issue 32. And this is all the same lot now. And then I also have the first appearance of Jinx, who, if you were a fan of the cartoon back in the day, you know her. This is issue 56. And this is technically Tales of the Teen Titans, but it's actually the same run. They just had to change that when they wanted to do the other run that coincided a little bit. And then with this, I also threw in some Silver Age Titans. You also have Teen Titans #23. This is a key. It's her first full appearance of the new costume for Wonder Girl. And with it, you get the issue before, #22, which is actually the cameo of the new costume. You actually see it. Those 2 books are also in this lot. And that's all one lot. And then, let's see here. Got too many books in my lot. Then I have an X lot. Now, that means it's a bunch of X titles. So we got X-Force #15. Cool early Deadpool cable cover. And I'm not sure. I don't think this is the first time they meet. But it is an early meeting, #15 of X-Force. Excuse me. And then I have Uncanny X-Men #2. This is the second printing. Then I'll throw in some good stuff. We have X Factor #15. Then I have Uncanny X-Men 142, which you'll find familiar.
Yeah, that's classic right there.
Yeah. And then the last book in this lot will be X Factor #6.
First Apocalypse, very nice.
So
I think that's a solid copper key, and it doesn't get as much love as it should. I think it went up a little bit when they did the Apocalypse movie, but people, for some reason,
you mean the 6? Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that's a solid copper key, I think.
Yeah. And Apocalypse is one of those characters. If he is brought in the MCU, he'll be like Loki. They'll keep bringing him back. And then that's one whole lot right there. Now, this is a single book, and I just love it because it makes me laugh. It's the first appearance of the character. We have NFL Super Pro #1.
Nice. Nice Spider-Man appearance in that one.
Yeah. And next up, I have what I call my shiny lot, or the Bueller lot, right here. You get Magnus Robot Fighter #25. Very shiny. You also get Turok #1. Also very shiny. Then you get an actual key, Generation X #1. First appearance of Chamber, and I think a few other people. And then you also get the Secret Defenders #1. And all of these are just one lot together. And then the next bunch of books I have is another X-Men lot, but it's a little different. Every one of them is a key of some sort. We have New X-Men 139. This is the origin of Emma Frost and the cameo of her brother, Christian Frost. Then we have New X-Men #141. You probably know what the significance of that one is by the cover.
Yeah, it looks like Terminator.
Yeah, it's an homage to Terminator.
Yeah.
That's a Jimenez cover. Then you also get issue 144, which is the first appearance of Weapon 15, the Ultimaton. Then you get 145, which is Captain America is revealed to be Weapon 1. And you get 118, first appearance of Angel, the Salvador version, and the first appearance of the Stepford Cuckoos. Both of those are in that one. Then we also give you 117. 117 is the first appearance of Beak and Glob Herman. Then we got issue 124, which is the first appearance and team up of Blimp, Fader, G-Type, Neosaurus, Plutonia, and Schism.
Quite a few on that one.
Yeah. And all that is just one lot. All new X-Men. And I can tell you now, I'll tell you more about things like condition during the actual auction, but all of this should get a press. I mean, these are books for the future as far as their key value. Right now, they're not very valuable, but if you were to grade any of them at some point, make sure you get them pressed. All right, and then next I have a Ross lot. This is all Alex Ross stuff. I have all new, all different Avengers issue #1, which is the premiere of the new team and the debut of Model 52 Iron Man armor. And of course, it's Alex Ross cover. And then with it, you get #6, which is just a great Avengers 57 homage.
That's cool. Oh, that's real nice. That's Alex Ross.
Yeah, it's Alex Ross.
Yeah.
And then you also will get #9. This is the first cover appearance and the origin of the Wasp Nadia Pym. So and it is also an Alex Ross cover. So all three of those books will go in one lot, and it'll probably start off at like, I don't know, maybe $5 or something. Then I have some slabs going down. I have this in a 9.6, which if anyone knows anything about this, is the last time you see Dick Grayson as Robin and the Flash quits the team. One of those famous walking away covers, Perez and Wolfman goodness. And then I also have, excuse me, a New Teen Titans 16 in a 9.6. First appearance of Captain Carrot and his zoo crew.
Oh, I used to have a novelty of Captain Carrot and the Zoo Crew.
Yeah,
they had a little like 4 or 5 limited series run for Marvel.
Yeah, we got Mad Mike going on. Huggably Softs here. Oh, BLC's having an auction tonight. Awesome. And then these next couple books, I'll need some explaining. Now, this is Green Lantern 48, the first appearance of Kyle Rayner. But if you notice, it's a 9.0. I did not get this press. I wanted to see what would happen if I just sent something in without pressing it. And I don't know if you can see it very well. Can you see that indent right there?
Yep.
That indent goes up the whole way, and it even cuts across a little bit where there's 2 of them right here. So this is a 9.0 as it sits, but those dents are very pressable. So I would expect, unless something's on the inside, you might could get as high as a 9.6 if you were to press this.
Yeah, because those hurt the grade a lot on a high grade book because their book length bends, sort of waviness going across the whole book. So yeah, that definitely will bump up a lot.
Yeah. So it'll be starting off fairly cheap. And then somewhat of the same story. I have another issue 39, but it's a 7.0. And I didn't get this one pressed. And I will have the grader's notes on hand during the auction, but if memory serves, the grader's notes say light bends and some dents in the cover and nothing breaks color. So that tells me if you were to press this book, it would have a massive jump, like an 8.5, maybe even a 9.0, just from a press. Because I didn't press it at all, and I got a 7. And with what the grader's notes say and what I can see on this thing, I would expect you to get a massive jump in grade if all you do is press it. So there's that one. And I have one more slab, and it is not one that I didn't press. This right here is Rags #1, the No Publisher in a CGC 9.8. This thing goes for like $170 online, but I'll probably start it off fairly cheap. And if I can crack 100, I'll be happy on it. But it's very nice to look at. Very nice.
Who did the cover on that one?
Who did the cover?
Anybody we know?
No, I don't think so. It's Brian Ball and Trent Luther Story and Luigi Chirel cover and art.
All right, well, that's a very cool cover.
Yeah, I know. I like it. I hope this doesn't sound bad, but I like it because it's physics accurate. If you notice, she's got the gun up against her shoulder, and it affects her boob, and it actually raises it up. That's like real life. Most of the time, they would just be straight and add attention if it was a traditional comic book drawing.
Yeah, a couple handguns in her waistline there, too.
Yeah, those are tats.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I doubt the handguns can be supported by a pair of panties.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's a cool book. And like I said, I have some other stuff. I always like to keep you guys some surprises. So I do have a few other things. and I got 50 books that I just bought. I got to go through, figure out what I'm going to do. I can already tell you I have a large lot of what ifs. And there'll probably be something cheap like $1 a book. I think it's 2 different volumes of it. And, we'll see what happens. I think this auction doesn't have any mega keys in it that are like hundreds of dollars or anything. But I think I have what do you think, man? I think I got a lot of nice little books here for a decent price. I think people will like it. And thanks to my format, it's going to go by quick.
Yeah, well, I will say your format is awesome. I like how you move along pretty quick. And yeah, that's a good set of books there. They're keys. They're all like in the affordable key range, so there's nothing crazy expensive, but they're rock solid books, and they seem to all be really nice high grade stuff. So yeah, I think it'll do real well. Those are going to be some good deals.
Well, here's hoping.
That X lot's my favorite, obviously, but
well, yeah, the X lot will probably be one of the most expensive lots of books because it'll probably be like 50 something bucks. But I mean, it's worth more than that. So still getting a good deal on it. Well, is there anyone in the chat? There's 8 people watching that has a question that they want to ask me about the auction for Monday. Like, is there anything you want to know other than what I'm not telling you as far as the books that I have? I always like to have some surprises. Yes, there will be a giveaway before anyone asks that. I have an art print that I'll be giving away. And I think I may have another print of some kind that I will be giving away. And I have some other books that I might throw in, but I'm also debating on getting them graded. Like New Teen Titans #2. I have one of those, but I might get it graded. And
is that the first
yeah.
Deathstroke?
Yeah, that's first Deathstroke. Man. So I haven't had any questions or anything pop up. I think everyone's satisfied. So you got anything coming up you want to plug before I end it here?
Not really. I did a video this morning out about a couple books I feel like are I hear people talking about picking them up as investment books this year, and I think they're not good investments. So I put my 2 cents out there. So y'all can check that out. Other than that, I've got a couple CGC unboxings coming up, and the No Faces chat on Monday at 7 o'clock on Bub's Comics channel. But other than that, that's about it, man.
Well, all right. Well, I'll go ahead and end this stream, man. Thanks everybody for watching. Of course, this is under 30 minutes, so you can watch the repeat of it if you're curious as to the bulk of stuff that I have that I'll be selling for Monday. I always like to give people a preview, but there's always some mystery. I do have a few things I'll throw out there. And I guess we'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming by. Thanks, Steve.
For having me, man.
See y'all.